So I quickly want to point out exactly what's happened here. The print cartridge loaded into the depowdering station, and we've had a funnel lower to the print cartridge and seal off the area where the powder is held. This is really important to the process so that we can seal off or get rid of any possibility of powder falling onto the chamber floor. We want to save as much powder and reuse as much powder as we can. So that's why the funnel is now loaded or lowered and sealed on top of the print cartridge. At this stage in the process, once the chamber has been inerted, it's going to raise the build platform up, and you'll see the parts begin to emerge, and the residual powder will then fall off and be placed back into the print cartridge so that it can be sieved and reused. We're going to close the process door. The chamber is going to inert, and we're going to begin removing our part from the print bed. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, now that the chamber is inert, we can raise the build platform so that you can visually inspect your parts, as well as remove any residual powder from around the printed part. Now that the part's completely raised up in the depowdering module, we're going to manually go through the access ports, or the glove ports, and remove some of that residual powder so that we can attach our rotator unit to the build plate. So what we're doing now is we're going to start by removing the build plate bolts that secure it to the print cartridge. We're going to raise the build plate up, rotate it, and then start the vibration process that removes any residual powder. Okay, so next, now that we're ready to remove the part from the depowdering module, we're going to use what we refer to as the PEA, or the part extraction tool. You can see that it's equipped with a safety chain that secure it to the forklift, in addition to 2 securing screws on either side. When it comes to securing the build plate to the part extractor, it's equipped with 2 locking handles that lock onto the build plate once loaded, in addition to these catches on the ends of the forks that prevent the part or the build plate from rolling off of the forks while you're maneuvering around the lab. So Cameron can now safely raise the forks and then drive the forklift forward and place that part extractor tool directly underneath the build plate. Once that's complete, we can then secure all of our latches and securing mechanisms to the build plate and unbolt the screws that are then securing it to the vibration arms.